Danny and Raymond Jacob lived in Sunset Park, Brooklyn, with their grandmother, Ursulina.
Thank you. Always know who the gentleman is around here.
They were abandoned by their biological mother when she became addicted to drugs 9 years ago.
Y'all my grandkids, so y'all ain't gotta worry about going nobody else's home. I'm your grandmother, but then I'll be your mom as well. I done raised my 3 kids, and here I go again.
Me and Raymond be in the room, sitting down, relaxing. He asks me a lot. He like, D, when we gonna be a family again? And sometimes I don't know what to say. All I can say is just pray, right? And when he cries, I break down also, you know. To see my little brother crying, like, man, you know.
But no matter what, Daniel, don't blame yourself. If your mother decides to fall back on the drugs again, it's not your fault, and don't blame yourself.
Kitten, Danny and Raymond's mother, visits her children one last time before entering a residential drug treatment program. The child welfare authorities told her that if she fails to complete this program, they will take away her parental rights, freeing the children up for adoption.
She looks so good.
Yeah, I'm proud too. She doing it this all year, you know what I'm saying? And she gonna do it.
I was putting all of you through, getting high and stuff.
Oh, wow, I'm so glad she realized that, you know, because, yes, it does, because we love you, and it does affect us all.
It was times you came to the house, you knew what I was doing, right? Especially you, right?
But you know what, it's hard to tell your mom, oh, Mom, why you doing that? But I knew what was going on, and I was like, oh, no.
A lot of times my friends, their parents come for like report card day. Then they be like, Raymond, who's that old lady? Where's your mother? I know that you're doing it, and I'm proud of you. But then on the other hand, that it's like going too slow for me, because I can't have enough to say to my friends about my mother. And I know that in a couple of like more months, I don't have to be making up anything else to tell my friends about my mother.
And it's them I'm telling you about. You see how you was hurting your kids. You're gonna do it this time, okay? Because they need to know this for themselves. They need to know this is what's keeping them going, okay? They need to hear that you're gonna do it this time.
For several years, Raymond has been participating in the plays, sports, and other activities at an after-school program run by a local family support organization called the Center for Family Life. One of his favorite counselors is his brother. In addition to helping younger children, Danny can get help himself at the after-school program. Today, for the first time, he shares some painful memories with his supervisor, Jose Cordero.
It's like, so I remember we was about 5, and we were living with her, and yeah, she left us in the house. We was living with her for about a couple weeks, and I was 5 years old, and I did the best I could to take care of me and my brother. He was about 1, and she'd have food when she left until, you know, after a while it runs out. And for that whole week, I cooked for him. I made sure he was on bed on time. We went to school. We came back, she still wasn't there. And it continued for a while until it was nothing else we could do. There was no more food. There's nothing we could do except go to our great-grandmother's house. And she lived about a couple miles away. And me being 5 years old, I got enough money to put me and my brother on the bus and take us to my great-grandmother's house. And ever since then, that's how the whole thing started. The whole adoption thing, everything. Because I was 5 years old. And to this day, my mother calls me her hero. Because if it was for me, she would not be in rehab today. That's what she's saying.
I think that's extraordinary. And for you to really be there for your brother, it's really extraordinary. And you have so much to offer, you know, to other people. But what my job is, I want to make sure you have enough to offer for yourself. Because you've been there for so many people, especially your brother. So when I get on your back at certain things, it's because I want to see, is this what you really want? You know, are you happy?
Now I'm happy. You know, that's the whole point that my mom's doing it. And so we'll be a family again. That thought makes you feel good.
After several months, the Jacobs were allowed to visit Kitten at a drug rehabilitation program.
We're talking about another 6 months or so, 6, 7 months. It's gonna still be a while. What are you thinking about while I'm talking?
Can't wait. Happy up. I just want, not you happy, it's just the process.
Bring it up. Jacob against Jacob, yeah. Why did you leave?
Kitten was back on the streets of Brooklyn sooner than the family expected.
I keep saying I don't know. I wish I didn't leave. That's why I'm sitting here like this, so depressed. Because I don't understand my actions either.
You messed up. And yes, you're hurting, okay? I'm hurting from it. Your grandmother's hurting from it. Your kids are definitely hurting from it. Where did you go when you left there?
I went and I got high.
Why?
I don't know, Mommy. I keep telling you, I don't know. I'm at the point where I don't want to tell you how I really feel right now.
You know how I feel right now? I feel like everything I prayed for and hoped for is gone again.
Yeah. Mommy, I feel that I'm never going to be able to stop getting high. Just being away in the programs for months is not going to change me. And I don't feel like I want to live anymore. I just wish that I can just end it and just so that everybody can stop worrying about me and I can stop worrying about myself. I wish that I was just dead and my kids will be fine. And that's it. I feel I will never be back to the person that I want to be so bad, no matter how long I'll be away. I hate myself and I hate being around. I hate living like this. I don't think I can ever be a normal woman with my kids again. I think it's all gone. It's all a waste of time. That's how I feel.
I'm not going to sit up here and say, Kitten, it's easy raising your kids. I still feel cheated. When you comes and you walks out that door and before you goes and you say to us, see you later. And a lot of times I look at you and I say to myself, that's supposed to be me doing that.
It doesn't help. Crying doesn't help.
I know it don't. I mean, to God, I am. But I'm not going to give up on her no matter what.
You got to stop crying. You got to stop. You got to be strong. I have to start all over again.
They still gonna give you another chance? Even when you was in the rehab, we was like, yeah, Grandma, my second year in high school, I'm living with my mother. You won't have to worry about it. We crack jokes and everything our second year. And Now it's not gonna be no second year in high school. It's probably gonna be when I graduate. And I'm probably gonna be a grown man starting college. You were doing so good. So good. Everything was in our hands. I'm just tired of these talks. Tired of it. You keep saying the same thing and nothing's happening. All these years, that's all Grandma talks about. All the chances they gave you. Tired of this.
I think it was a couple of weeks ago, it was something about like to see if our mothers was gonna come on this class trip. And then one of my friends had said if my mother wanted to come. And I said, nah, she can't make it, she works. I hope that I could be able to like see my mother go on the trip with me. It feels like you're not like part of with your classmates. To know that everybody else has like a mother and that I have a mother, but my mother isn't being a mother.
Sharoya Yopes, one of the after-school program directors, learned about Kitten's failure and makes a home visit to help ease the family crisis.
She don't want to do what it takes to get her kids back. And it's making life even harder for me to cope with, especially when it comes to her kids, you know, sparing them.
Okay.
It's hard.
Let's talk a little bit about that. How can we find things for you and what's going on for you? What is it all that you're doing?
Tell you the truth, I don't have time to focus on myself.
You don't?
And I don't have time.
How do you feel about that?
I'm mad.
Mad?
That's Raymond's favorite word.
Uh-huh.
When he's upset. I'm mad. I'm really mad about it. I feel cheated. I feel like my life is being taken from me. I'm looking at myself and I can see myself aging. I don't want them to fall in some stranger's home and all that. So I know I have to try to keep myself together. Sometimes I don't want to say that, but sometimes I wish it was all over with. I wish that, you know, sometimes I saw my daughter, can't I say? I wish if the love that you say you have for us, I wish you'd stay away, you know. That's what I tell her. I tell her that, you know why? Because I used to worry about her when she's in the street. And I worry about if she's still alive and things like that. And now I find myself, I don't want to know, you know. And not to know is for her not to come around, you know. And that's why I say to her, I feel more stressed out when you're here. I feel so cheated.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
And sometimes I try to talk to her, you know, and try to see if she hears, see my point. You understand? And I don't think she does. I don't think she does. I'm Daniel's grandmother. My name's Ursulina. And we're all here the night before his graduation. And we are starting the celebration tonight.
Check it, check it, check it.
I would make a toast to my nephew, Danny. Keep up the good work. Go to school, study, become something. Okay? Just keep it up.
Speech.
I thank my grandmother for the roof over our head, food we put in our stomach, especially the food, and the schooling, and for being there. when I needed her. Salute.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Congratulations.
Ursulina reports to the family court to proceed with the seemingly inevitable adoption.
We're going to inform the court that we're going to put in a petition to terminate the mother's rights today.
What happens when you do that?
Once the package goes in, we come back to court, and she has a right to come to court and fight for her rights.
Okay, the bad news is your mother didn't show up. That's the bad news. The good news, before y'all start tearing and all, the good news is your mother still have a chance, okay? If your mother cleaned up her act, and matter of fact, the judge used that word, cleaned up her act, then they will stop the adoption. But as it stands right now, it's 90 days the agency has to file these papers to take your mother's rights from her. So this is where it stands, and this is where it's always been. It's in your mother's hand.
Do she want us?
Yeah, well, this is the question you got to ask your mother.
Hi, Ma.
You was there today
Where?
at court?
No.
Oh. Raymond, I could not face them saying that they was going to take you from me. I had my clothes ready and everything. My friend woke me up this morning, but I just couldn't deal with it. I couldn't go. But you see how I prayed? God is on my side. He gave me another chance, right?
What do you mean by you couldn't get up and go?
Yeah, I didn't go to court
Why?
because I didn't want to hear them take them from me. I couldn't believe it when she told me that I got another chance. I got 90 days to get in the program.
You want to speak to her? Say
Here
what
comes Danny.
You love me?
Yes,
Okay, I love you too.
I love you too.
Okay.
D.
Yeah, Mom. You should thank God, because if you wasn't there, then they could say, well, she's not serious about this, so.
Yeah.
And now, and you see what happened. They want to give you another chance.
Yeah.
It's not that they giving her another chance. It's just that it's
Ma, hold on.
everybody that was in that courtroom today.
Here's Grandma, hold on.
Ken, it's not that the judge said, oh, we're going to give the mother one more chance. The judge told them to go ahead to do the adoption procedure. That's what she said. You understand? That's why you had to be in court. Nobody can talk for you but to talk for yourself. What are you talking about? You were scared. I mean, that's just like you in the street, kitten, and you see a car coming, Raymond's or Daniel's crossing the street, and you see a car coming down the street, and you have a chance to push them out the way. Or you going to just stand there because you were scared because you saw the car coming down the street? Or you going to leap out there and try to save your child? You were supposed to be there and tell them you don't want them to take your kids. Yeah.
All right, now this is saying, me and Raymond, this got us thinking, all right, do she want us? The judge is saying, no, maybe she doesn't because she's not here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I don't know what else to say. You say you do, but you're not showing us.
I do want you guys. Don't say that.
I have to say that. You need to hear that. You need to hear what's going on in our minds. We sitting here thinking you don't want us because you're not making no attempt. You staying there and you staying there relaxing like everything is cool, and it's not.
Well, you said you felt that you knew your mother wasn't going to come. If she was coming, she should have. She would have been here a long time ago.
I think she knows that she's supposed to be over here, but probably she can't make it on that day.
Y'all know she ain't been coming to visit like she used to anyway. She doesn't even call like she used to. She don't come and visit.
When she calls, she's not energetic.
Well, we're gonna have a good Christmas anyway, yo guys, right? With
Yeah.
or without your mother, right?
Yeah, we always do.
We always do, right? Okay, now we're gonna go up here to this lingerie store.
Now, what I want to learn about lingerie.
Yeah, well, put it like this. You're going to learn about lingerie.
The only thing I know that they come edible.
Oh, well, you know about that, Daniel.
Uncle Charles had told me.
Yeah, oh, Uncle Charles talking to you about eatable
Nah,
panties?
he didn't.
Yeah,
He didn't. I
yeah.
don't want to get him in trouble. No,
Right. Christmas is like, you know, the pretty red things they have for Christmas and
That's
things
about
like that.
Santa Claus right there.
Oh my goodness,
That's
you're
cute.
kidding. And who this supposed to be for? Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, let's go. Nothing lingerie. No, I hope that you grow out of this, whatever this bench that your teenagers get on, because
What do you mean?
your taste in your clothes is lousy.
I'm be rocking my boots and my jeans and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Daniel, first of all, like this, okay? Like I said, okay, you're at the age where I don't pick out your clothes. I give you the benefit to pick out your things, okay? But to see you go into the store and pick out your things, and then you still don't wear it, that's whack. You're bleeding? You just gotta go home. You gotta go to the hospital to get in. Did your mother tell you that she's pregnant?
She said she ran something by me this morning.
I don't see how she could like raise another child if she can't like raise me and my brother, you know.
Well, anyway, now she's bleeding, so she needs to go to the hospital.
I doubt that she's gonna, you know, get her life ever again. Get us back.
Do you think she stopped doing drugs?
Yes.
I don't think so. I think she lost a lot of weight. Like right now, I'm convinced. It's like, you have no way of winning, so just throwing the towel. It's over, game over. Just like you younger than me and you don't have your moms. You know, it didn't mean that much when I was getting older now, but I started to be like, we always had that relationship, but it won't be the way mothers and sons are supposed to have it. And I don't think it's fair to you that you missed out on that.
You said that family will always be there and friends will come and go. And I still feel that way. And you know, family go too. Like they do die somehow. Everybody's gonna go. But you can always hold them in your heart. And, you know, that's a place where I'm gonna have to keep mommy. You know? But I'll never stop loving her, never quit on her. But I can't let that stop my whole life. The rest of my dreams.
After several court appearances and procedural delays, today is the day the family court will finally decide the fate of Danny and Raymond.
judge is going to ask you some questions. Just speak up. All right? This is your chance to speak for yourself. So we're just going to speak up. We're going in a few minutes. Eyes on Jacob. Step in.